Alright, this is DYL, it's MFC versus ADA, Azkal's Development Academy. Azkal's with the kickoff. Intercepted by Travis, touched by Nolan. Nolan tried to get the ball over to Rafa. Azkal's. Nolan gets the ball, chips it up to the center. Rafa bringing it around, trapped in the corner, and he is dispossessed. Nolan countering from behind. Ball stuffed. Azkal's recover. MFC on the defense. Ball chipped up, ball's loose. Azkal's recover.
Come on! Go line! Strikers!
And it is going to be a yellow corner kick. Ball's up quickly and tapped out of bounds.
Sabihan mo,
It is
attack
going to
the
be
ball.
another corner kick.
Max! Max! Approach!
Ball tapped in quickly. And yellow is dispossessed. It will be MFC throw-in deep in their own territory.
Stay! Stay!
Ball thrown in quickly to Brian. Brian playing left back, looking for options.
Yes,
Kicks
yes,
it over into
yes,
the center.
Go! Go!
To Jonas, back over to Brian. Brian over to the winger. Taps it back over to Brian, takes the first touch, and launches it up the field. Trying to get broken tackle. Little shirt tug, but not called. Carlo recovers the ball, puts it over to Inigo. Inigo chips the ball up high, get over to Rafa, who chests it, and the ball is cleared out and tapped out by Nolan. So it'll be yellow throw-in. Jonas chests the ball down, brings it over, tries to get it dispossessed, recovered by Show. Show taps it back over to Brian. Brian looking for options and kicks it back over to Kenzie. Kenzie surveys the field, takes a touch, brings it back over to Jonas. Jonas launches it high up into the center, trying to get to Rafa, gets in front of him, but it's too far, and ADA keeper will scoop it up.
Yes!
Ball recovered by MFC, tapped over in the center to Show. Show to Jonas. Jonas, chapped. Again, Jonas too much mustard on that one, and is scooped up by the keeper.
Second ball! Second ball!
Headed by Brian, recovered by Carlo. Show now with the ball. Show shields. Gives the ball to Jonas. Jonas over to Inigo. Inigo to miscommunication, but Brian recovers. Brian to Jonas. Over to Kenzie. Kenzie back over to Jonas.
Stay! Go back! Elijah, inside!
Gets the ball to Show. Show brings it up. Gets past a couple of defenders. Up to 1-2, back over to Show. Show chips it over to the right field. There's Nolan. He's hustling, he's getting there. He's got a foot on it. Yellow recovers and taps it away. And a foul called on MFC, so it will be Azkal ball. Ball intercepted, recovered by Rafa right in the center. He gets a foot on it and is cleared away, and a shot. And it is a goal by Jamung. The score is 1-0. Nolan challenging for the ball and taps it out of bounds. It will be yellow ball. Ball thrown in quickly down the line by Yellow, headed away by Jonas. Recovered, and Jonas clears it away over to the left wing. ADA gets a head on it first, though.
Go, go, go!
MFC recovers, gets this to Inigo. Inigo playing right back. Brian heading the ball, clearing it out of the box. Recovered by Carlo. Carlo gets the ball back over to Jonas, who taps it to Kenzie. Kenzie back over to Jonas. Jonas looking for options. He's got time, no pressure. Over to Inigo. Inigo, one touch back to Jonas. Jonas launches it over into the center, trying to get it up over the head. Jamung. No, that's Rafa. Oh, cleared away by Yellow. Brought down by Show. And the ball kicked back over to Kenzie to reset. Kenzie takes a touch, gives it over to Jonas. Jonas to Carlo. Carlo to Brian. Brian, plenty of time. Launches it down the left. Over the left wing, and it's going to be a little bit too much, and it will be Yellow throw in deep in their own territory.
Once you press,
Back into play.
yes, go!
Kenzie coming out of the box and clearing it away.
Good one!
Oh. Nolan almost intercepted the ball. He was on the hunt. Ball chip back up over to Nolan. He's onside. He's got a shot. He's winding up, shoots, crosses it over, and it shanks it just to the left. Good hustle.
Good.
Ball kicked up, headed by Carlo, chested by Jamung, taps it over. Yellow recovers. And there's a scrum down. Let's see. Yellow clears the ball. Blue recovers. Carlo gets it over to Show. Show to Brian, I believe that is. Show again to Brian. Over to Travis. No, that's Carlo, sorry. And there's Brian. Brian launches it high. Going to the right side, headed. Brought down. Yellow trying to regain control. Cleared away by Yellow. Jonas gets a touch on it. Recovers, gives it to Show. Show puts it up in the center to Carlo, dispossessed. Oh. Show now on defense, hustling. Kenzie coming out of the box again and clearing the ball the way up to the center to Travis. Travis to Show. Gets it up to Carlo. Carlo to the left wing. Trying to get to Jamung, unable to connect. Oh. Kenzie coming out of the box again. Challenge. And and gets the ball away, it will be a yellow throw-in at just about the beginning of the final third for yellow. Throw-in headed by MFC, and then ball being kicked around. We'll see Inigo recovers the ball, gets it over to Joe Mung, and cleared away by yellow up and over the barrier, so a new ball is going to be needed. There's going to be an MFC corner kick, and here comes the new ball. And let's see, it looks like it's Inigo who's going to be taking the corner kick. Our last man of defense is Jonas. Nolan coming up for the short kick in case that's the option. Ball is launched up high, headed away by ADA. Recovered by MFC. Ball cleared back to Kenzie, who's almost half to midfield. Kenzie kicks it over to Jonas. Jonas launches it up in the center, trying to get to Joe Mung. And ball saved by ADA. The score is still 1-0. This will be another corner kick, and it is going to be Inigo taking the kick. We have Jonas in the back, as well as Brian. Last two men of defense. On the screen you see Nolan up close, and I believe that is Joe Mung up in the front near Nolan. Everybody else on the backside just off the screen. Here's the kick. Headed away by yellow. Recontrolled. Oh! And the ball hit the crossbar and landed right into the goalie's hand. Foul. It is going to be yellow ball.
Max, move, side, up, side. Good ball.
Scrimmage for the ball right now. It's looking like Brian is going to recover. He gets it up to the left midfielder. Can't tell who that is right yet, but it is MFC's throw-in. I believe that was Rafa. Ball thrown in back over to Brian. Brian swings it over to Kenzie. Kenzie over to Jonas. Jonas bringing it up unchallenged. Back over in the center to Brian. Back to Jonah.
Go.
Tries to get the ball intercepted.
Combine, Elijah. Easy jab.
And it is going to be an MFC throw-in at about midfield.
Ball side. Man down, go back.
Thrown in quickly to Show. Show takes a couple of touches, gets it up down the line. Breaks a tackle. MFC brought the ball back into the center to Travis. Travis dinks it back over to Brian. Brian playing left back. Ball back on the left wing. Ball brought over, trying to get to Joe Mung, who gets there. Joe Mung makes a move, breaks a tackle, brings it up down the line and loses it. It is going to be a yellow goal kick. MFC recovers the goal kick. Kenzie coming out of the box again. This is the third or fourth time out of the box. Kenzie to Show. Show swings it over to Jonas. No, Brian. Brian over to Carlo. Carlo over to Inigo on the right side. Inigo looking for Jomung on the right. Jomung fights for it, keeps it in, and it is going to be ADA's ball. Ball quickly thrown in down the side. Cleared away by Inigo, hits the yellow player, and it will be MFC throwing at exactly the same spot. Inigo looking for options, he throws it back. Over to Brian, who crosses it. Rafa chests it with his, and dispossessed. And a foul against MFC. Show intercepts the ball. Show looking for options, brings it over to the back. Over to Brian, over to Travis. Ball brought up to the center. Carlo gets it. Carlo kicks it over the right hand side. Over to Inigo. Inigo crosses it and blocked by Alejo, and it will be an MFC corner kick. And it will be Inigo taking the kick. Off screen we have Kenzie almost all the way to midfield right now. Here comes the kick. Oh, nice chance, recovered by MFC. Nice touch, shot, blocked by the keeper. Brian recovers, and MFC will reset. Picks the ball up over to Show. Show unchallenged. Over to Jonas. Jonas. Again. Ball back up, trying to get to Nolan. Unable to get there to Carlo. Back over to Show. Show back over to Travis, I believe. Over to Brian. Brian back over to Jonas. Jonas kicking it up in the middle again. Carlo gets the ball over to Inigo. Inigo's bringing it over to the right, centers it in the center, gets it to Jomung. Jomung taps the ball over to Nolan, and they're calling offsides on Nolan. So let's see, Nolan is being subbed off, and I believe that is Zach coming on. There's the kick. Ball gets past a couple of players. And a slide tackle by Jonas. Alejo wanted the foul, no foul given. So it will be Yellow's throw-in. Deep in MFC territory.
Isa lang yan, oh.
Jonas gets the ball, puts it over to Show. Show brings up the center. Over to Inigo. Inigo centers it again. I believe that's Carlo. Carlo feints. Gets the ball in the center. Jomung picks it up, takes a touch, swings it over to the right. You have Inigo on the right-hand side. Makes a move, brings it up down the line, and still has it. And it is going to be a goal kick. That was the right call. clears the ball. Recovered by Brian, who keeps it in bounds. Centers it over to Travis, over to Show. Show picked up by Zach. Zach to Jonas. Jonas back over to Zach. Intercepted. Ball shot and picked up easily by Kenzie. Kenzie throws the ball over to the left side. MFC bringing it up on the left. It's Jomung with the ball right now. He's looking for options. He cuts into the center. Looking for Rafa on the left, unable to connect. Still has the ball. He's got through. He's bringing through the whole defense. Shanks it. Oh! The ball hits the pole. And it will be an MFC corner kick after Jomung bringing it up 3/4 of the pitch. So here's the corner kick. MFC launches it up. A little bit short. ADA recovers. Now Show's got a foot on the ball. He's tripped, but no call given. Rafa taps it out over to the left. I believe that's Travis, and they're calling offsides on that play. Ball intercepted by Jonas, who taps it up in the center to Carlo. Carlo sends it over to the left to Travis. Back to Carlo, to Travis. To Show. Ball gets kicked around. Travis recovers, brings it over to the center. Swings it over to the right-hand side. Easily picked up by ADA. Inigo recovers the ball, taps it back. Gets past Zach. Zach keeps the ball alive by shielding. Taps it up over to Inigo. Inigo. Oh, Jomung missed the opportunity.
Let's go. Challenge, go.
Shields the ball again. Yes. Ball. Field is clearly getting a little bit wet. Several players slipping. ADA with a little bit of life in him. Challenging. Intercepted by MFC. And it is going to be yellow ball. Yes, yellow ball. Ball thrown in. Travis gets a foot on it. Broken play, gets it over to Jomung. Jomung switches the field, trying to get it to Inigo. Inigo coming up on the right-hand side, just about 6 yards outside the box, centers it, taps it back over to Inigo. He's now in the box, crosses it over, nobody there. Travis picks it up inside the box on the left-hand side, shoots, and right into the hands of the keeper. Yellow is definitely getting their fair share of through balls. Yellow deep in MFC territory. Carlo gets a foot on it, breaks the play, and Zach goes in for the tackle. No foul called. Zach on defense.
Easy. Keep it.
Now MFC on the counter attack. Yep. Ball cleared out by ADA's keeper. It will be MFC throwing. Ball thrown into Rafa, tapped back over quickly, and dispossessed. It will be Yellow's ball. Brian recovers, takes it back up to Show.
Go.
Show. Zach kicks it up. Ball kicked back over to Kenzie. MFC resets. Back to Jonas.
Put it in there.
Jonas, ball intercepted.
Don't lose it.
Carlo.
Good.
And it's called
Away mo yung bola.
out of bounds on MFC, so it'll be Yellow's throw in. This is maybe about 5 yards outside of the box.
Right.
And a foul called against Zach.
Teo. Mateo.
So right now we have MFC lining up on defense for this kick that is deep in their own territory. It is about the 18-yard line.
Aleo, distribute. Challenge.
And it is going to be an MFC goal kick.
Step.
Ball back into play. Kenzie to Jonas. Jonas over the Show, brings it up to Inigo. And ultimately dispossessed. MFC recovers, brings it over in the center, gets it to, dispossessed again. And this ball over to Kenzie, who's out of the box yet again. Show. Shields the ball, maintains control. Brings it up to the center to Travis. Travis to Jonah, to Zach, to Carlo, to Zach. Zach gets a foot on it while he's on his knees. And scooped up easily by Kenzie.
Go back. Side, drop.
Kenzie over to Jonas.
Yes, Leo. Yes. Go.
Jonas taps it to Zach. Zach dispossessed. And it will be Yellow throw in. Lejo kicks it chested down by Jonas. And that probably isn't a shot on goal, but easily picked up by Kenzie. Kenzie rolls the ball over to Jonas. Jonas over to Zach, back over to Jonas. Kenzie over to Brian. Brian taps out over to Show, I believe that is. Gets it to Jomong, makes a turn, looking for options. Puts it over to the left wing to Rafa. Rafa breaks a tackle. Rafa just outside the box. Crosses it over, looking for somebody. There's Inigo there. He's able to keep it in bounds. Chips it back over into the center, brought down by Yellow. Zach with the tackle, gives it to Show. Show brings it to the center to Jomong. Jomong left foot on the left. Shoots, blocked by the keeper. Recovered. Oh, and the ball rolls just on the line. And it is going to be yellow goal kick. That was a close one. The score is still 1-0. Brought down by Show. MFC dispossessed and somehow recovers. Gets the ball to Carlo. Carlo brings over to the center. Shot by Rafa way high. This will be another yellow goal kick. And a foul on the play. Looks like it was pushing. So it will be yellow ball at about midfield. Yellow takes a short kick, gets a few passes in, cross blocked, and Zach brings it down, kicks it over to Jonas, brings it over to Show. Show over to
Very good.
yellow ball, foul on MFC.
Done. Paso.
Ball brought down by MFC, tapped away by yellow. Show intercepts the pass, dispossessed. Yellow regains control. Yellow trying to put something together, maintaining several possessions. Ball cleared out by Yellow's keeper, brought up to midfield. The MFC recovers. Ball brought over to Show. Show brings it up over to Carlo. Carlo to, not sure who that is. Might be Neil. Jomon recovers the ball, bringing it up down the left-hand side, taps it over to Rafa. Ball cleared away by Yellow, headed by Show. Yellow recovers the ball. Nope. Yes, they do. And they clear it, so it is Jonas. Taps the ball back over to Kenzie. Kenzie takes a touch. Kicks it over to Brian. Back over to Kenzie. Kenzie looking for options. Yellow putting more pressure on than they have the rest of the half. Jonas kicks the ball over. Oh, tried to get to Carlo, unable to connect, but Carlo recovers. Gets the ball over. And go over to the left side. We got a winger over there. Rafa, top of the box, shoots. Blocked by the keeper. Oh, Inigo brings it over to the center. To Jomon, takes a touch, shoots, and that's a goal. It'll be 2-0 MFC. Ball back into play. Show dispossesses the ball. Ball kicked back over to Show. Show gets it over to Rafa. Rafa to Jamung. Over to the left wing. Back over to Jamung. Jamung dispossessed. Cleared out by Yellow. And Brian clears that ball away. And that is halftime. The score is 2-0 MFC.